All right, thank you very much. Hello, everybody. It's your good friend Pozzible here, and today we're going to do something I always like to do, and that is to look back at one of the forgotten classics when it comes to movies that have been made in the past. You know, to really understand this movie, I want you to go back with me. Starting from today, though. Today, this star's power has dwindled a little bit. The light has kind of burnt out, and not really burnt out, but just really gone a little crazy. You know, he went on a red carpet affair with a bag over his head, and after doing a porno movie with Lars von Trier, and he basically has met up with a lot of problems. He took these roles that he really didn't fit into. For example, he tried to play Indiana Jones's son. Illegitimate son would have been more like it, but he decided to go for the gold and be Indiana's son. That said, this kid did rise to coattail. I mean, he did some movies. He started off on television, did some movies, and rose really fast through those movies, doing Transformers of all things. You know, I didn't really agree with him in Transformers, but he picked the role properly. He fit the role. He was a good actor. He's a good actor. And this was one of those movies that started it all. That's right. He's a Disney kid. It's Shia LaBeouf. You know, what's interesting, if you ever watch Holes, watch the credits at the beginning. They go through all the people, and then the last person they talk about is the person they're introducing. And they introduce Shia LaBeouf in the movie Holes. The movie itself is an incredibly well done, well thought out movie. You know, it is not hard nowadays to watch a movie and put the pieces together. With Holes, it is actually pretty hard to put the pieces together. This is a thinking man's Disney movie. You've got to pay attention. You've got to realize that everything is one big story, despite the two very separate pieces to it. You have the story of the Ipkiss family, Stanley Ipkiss. It's Stanley, I forget it, but it's Stanley backwards. Stanley Ipkiss is not the name. That's a totally different movie. I'm sorry, but you get the idea. Stanley and his family are cursed. And they're cursed because of this of their great-grandfather who apparently stole a pig. And so Stanley runs into a bit of bad luck when he's accused of a crime he didn't commit. So now he is sent to a camp, Friendly Lake or something, some nice lake place, to learn to build character. He's going to learn to build character by digging holes. And from there, you know, it's all told in different kinds of flashbacks. There's his family story, but then there's the story of the location. And it's amazing to see all these stories converge into one big story. And that is what I like the best about Holes. It really does hold your interest. The characters here are amazing. You know, he's in a boys' camp, so there's not very many girls in here. You got Sigourney Weaver, who plays a very awesome warden. You got John Voight, who does a great job being this crazy first in command, you know, the sergeant, the guy who really watches over the inmates and stuff like that. And it's that they're digging holes, it's why they're digging holes, and it all comes together beautifully. It's a Disney movie, very well thought out, very fun movie to enjoy, you know, and it really did. I really did enjoy it. So if you haven't seen it yet, I think Holes was one of those movies where it didn't get the reception it really should have, and it's a classic. If you haven't enjoyed it yet, pick up Holes with Shia LaBeouf back when he was a star and just becoming a star, and think about what 10 years can do to a person, because it was 10 years ago that all that happened. All right, guys, that's it for me today. We'll see you at the theaters.